nasty. I'd love to push my way through here. Take them down and just keep them all stuck in their little home in the capital. Because as long as these guys are cut off, they got no supply, not giving them any way to push out. And they got supply here, so never mind that. But if I just keep them where they are, keep a couple more of you left behind there, and you guys make your way there, and you know, a couple more of you just slip your way into there. Surround and destroy. Not the most beautiful war I've ever fought. And so many people are dying for me. Missing tech research, Jake. I can. But I can let it stack another 20 days or so. Okay, so there we go. They are now sitting on attrition because they are outside of any supply. If I can just take care of these folks. Yeah, man, where are they getting all these units from? It's scary. Probably the same place I'm plucking them from, out of thin air. All adults serve in Venezuela. That's a joke. All adults will be serving me in Venezuela. Okay, change of idea. We're gonna let you guys go to your capital. Okay, let's just keep going. I want that military youth. We need all those warm bodies, right? Keep these guys starved. It is a shame that I'm actually allowing them to get there. But if I just keep them surrounded, there's only so much defending they can do from a desert province. Jake, are troops losing their experience when they're sent back to the manpower pool? These guys, when they get reinforced with new blood, yes, they are losing experience. Again, you're moving in here. You'll be there in 5 days. But I think I can cut you off just a little bit more. Yes, I can. If you want to come and fight me in jungles, then be my guest. I'm just going to pick away at this guy since I really want this city for myself. Funny, Venezuela is the one giving me the most trouble out of everyone. Where did all this manpower come from? Oh, that's right. I just took over a new state, didn't I? Well, guess we're getting those reinforcements after all. And some new fighters to help out. They're not making it easy for me here, are they? I just want to charge through and cut them off, but no. Halfway tempted to launch another naval invasion here. Oh, okay, if you want to fight me, then be my guest. These guys are all going to get wiped out. They are losing organization like crazy because they have no supplies. Won't be so easy to knock these guys out, because they will get supply. They have a port there and all. Oh, I wish I could just bombard it. If only. Fire at will and destroy. Once these guys are completely out of org, I'll just walk in and destroy. Continuing to plow our way through the whole tank business. I still really want that. Can we get on it? Okay, so it's a tiny bit of an ahead of time penalty. 14%. Which means I'd be better off just waiting for... Oh, well, no, what I can do is I will use this to get on the next tank business. And then I'll use that, once I save up a few more days, 30 days, on researching better weapons. Is coastal bombardment not a thing, Jake? Not with submarines. Man can dream, though. Man can dream. Get ready for war. It's go time. Alright, oh, it feels good to have some manpower, thank goodness we took over this. Must be a lot of people living in this state, or whichever one I've taken over. I'm not quite sure what I've taken over, if anything. Or maybe I'm just mad. Did I get my military? No. Oh well, I got manpower, and I will not question it. Yes, Jake, tanks, crush Venezuela. It's difficult. Jake, in Hoi 3, annexing territory was worse than occupying it indefinitely since your occupation bonuses gave you more troops. Is that still the case? No, your manpower or your occupation laws will decide a fair few things. And yeah, you'll be better off just annexing in, I think, all cases. So we managed to grab this province here. Wonderful. Let's move in and destroy these. Instantly dead. Why? Because they have no org whatsoever. They try to retreat, they retreat into a province that has my units in it, and they die. They die. Overrun. Which means we can now shift the front. We have this all completely cleared up, and a nice little boost to our manpower on top of that. They wish to attack us from Karsas, that's fine by me. I don't want to cross this river though, this river is hell. Hell and high water. Maybe I could try another naval invasion here, but actually defend it this time. Did I secure a port here? I secured one here. We've got any units that are ready for a not quite suicidal mission, but near enough. Get over there. Take this. I only need a small naval invasion to secure it, and then I can make a much larger naval invasion to actually push in from this side. But it wouldn't be a naval invasion the second one I do, it would just be strolling on in there, like the badass that I am. So all of you folks, you need to... Okay, I really don't think we're going to be making it onto Peru at this time. I need to focus on Venezuela here. Venezuela has greater goodies than Peru. I'll just have to bring the fight to Peru another day, which is very regrettable. The losses though, holy crivens. And they're giving it to me good. I'll give them that. Now, I want to make sure that there is nobody on that province. It's very important for me. Air wings with no mission, eh? Okay, I want you to merge together. And yeah, you're still in... Oh, standing by, right? Maybe this would have gone better if I'd actually had my air wings doing what I needed them to do, which is giving me air superiority in battle. Oops, wrong thing. Yeah, man, they have pooled everything they can out to try and fight for their survival. And I can't say I blame them, but really, I can blame them. Still lacking iron, but I'm not too concerned about that. Convoy is the absolute lowest concern of mine. I'm never going to be beating anybody on the high seas, so I just want a little bit of a navy to grab enough naval superiority to make naval invasions. Sadly, this isn't going to work. Okay, it's time for weapons too. In fact, it's been time for weapons too for about 10 days, but very interesting to me that they wish to attack. But that means a lot more losses for them than it does for me. And once they die horribly to all this, I can move in for the kill. Because they have limited amounts of equipment and I have lots of equipment. Still though, I need that capital or else they're never going to capitulate. I think it's the only victory point of theirs that I need to take, and if I hadn't mucked up my naval invasion to the incredible degree that I did, I think I'd be pretty okay here. Still want to fight me though. Did I catch you? Oh, this guy is disintegrating. Unfortunately, they keep engaging me, stopping me from moving in the way I want to. And that individual there is keeping me out as well. Right, I got another idea. Try this. So Germany's claimed Memel. We haven't really been keeping our eyes on Europe, with the exception of an occasional glance at the Spanish Civil War, which continues to rock the peninsula. But the German Reich, they decided that Memel deserves to be theirs. Oddly enough, they got good opinion with Estonia. I wonder why that is. Alright, sweet military youth. That extra 2% recruitable population going a fair while. Extra research slot though. Oh, how I need that. And once I'm able to start my own faction, I'll be able to increase that even further. Jake, please, what has happened in Europe? Well, not a whole lot. We're only in 39 here. And really, the historical stuff has mostly happened. And then there's Japan. Actually, wow, Japan doing China from the bottom. Interesting times. Cursed Venezuelans. I really am going to have to lose that war goal. That pains me. I should probably start justifying a new one straight away. It's going to cost me, but I really... I mean, I need to head south. There's no ifs or buts about that, but maybe I could focus on something that isn't Peru. We do have the Mexicans here. Oh, they got a lot of troops. But I'm really good. I don't think the United States would intervene. And it'll give me just the border with the United States that I need. Comfort in that regard. It's maybe a bit presumptuous of me to think that I'm so much better than Mexico. But states-wise, I think mine are more developed since I was able to grab everybody else's factories. As one should. Okay, but maybe I should consider destroying Venezuela first. Yeah, we're working on it, slowly but slowly. Oh, they have very little happening on their capital now. They're still wanting to fight me, but they are killing themselves fighting me. And as long as I keep fighting these guys, one way or another, I mean, you guys really aren't doing anything, but you defend well, so that's okay. Troubling. They really are giving it everything they've got. But what I'm not giving it are these guys. What can I do with you? Those four still want to take care of that. I need a bit of extra defense down south. You seasoned troops should be able to handle that. Scraping the barrel. They are truly out of... What? Japan declared war on the United States? Take Hawaii? Well, damn. Show us what you can do, Franklin D. Roosevelt. President who helped them win in World War II. Right, you are just getting yourself killed walking across there. It's not worth your time. Japan is insane. Confirmed. Alright, they are Pearl Harboring their way. Best of luck. Damn, that knocked up the world tension and then some. Still continue to defend against this onslaught. We are out of org. Well, a lot of us are. We are extremely well, extremely well trained now, but still breaking this deadlock is tricky. They have so many units, and they're causing us so many losses. At least they're taking a whole lot more than we are. Well, I want this war done and dusted before I start looking at others. Soon, very soon, I can start producing some accursed tanks. One would think they'd be destroyed by now, but no. In some cases, they're actually pushing really rather well. Like here, soon you'll be toast. I thought I was going to be, Alright, I need to grab a couple of you and actually have you guys help out down south. Hopefully you don't get overrun. I need you guys to hold out whilst you get there. You might not actually make it though, which is concerning to me. So we're going to start producing these weapons too. They'll give us a bit of an edge. We do not have the metals to do so, but our good friend the United States, you have our backing against Japan. Help us out with a bit more iron, would you? Good lad. Alright. We managed to help out there a good chunk. You're redeploying down south, which is not ideal, really. I think I'd rather have you guys here. They'll get worn out eventually, he says. I'll admit, it's tempting to just go for it. They're in multi-conflicts. If we just push hard enough, they will fall. Oh, jinx. They'll run out of men, they'll run out of guns. And maybe I can keep deluding myself that we can win. Soon I'll get medium tanks on the go, but what I really want are some goddamn field hospitals so I can get some manpower back. Alright. Their numbers are dwindling on that capital. But I think my own guys here are getting a bit exhausted here. Could we take the capital, please? It's all I've ever wanted. I'm like the Prince of Persia here. Alright, they are waning. And we are winning. Org going down the toilet. And Karases is down. Wow, you fought admirably, but you, my friend, are dead. Making it all back with that equipment, which is really rather nice. It's probably crappy infantry equipment. Certainly no weapons 2, but plenty of weapons 1. I'll take that. Now we took a hit to our productivity of weapons 2, but we'll get it back, rest assured. And we got some military factories. Interwar fighters aren't really where it's at the moment. I need some tanks. But we could certainly do with a lot of... Okay, forget the fighters at the moment. Well, rather than just cancelling it, I'll bump it all the way down to 1, so at least we maintain that production efficiency. And at the moment, yeah, some support equipment would actually go down nicely. I need a lot more metal. That should do us. So yeah, what's my deficit in terms of iron or steel? I need another 31. Do I even have much to trade away here? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now we even have a little surplus of steel, producing all that we need. No divisions in basic training. Oh, we got motorized divisions and a whole heap of army experience is nice as well. So, okay, I'll sort this out once I have medium tanks. Light tanks are not going to cut the mustard just yet. Surplus oil, Jake, you better believe it. Don't think I'm importing any, right? I'm just importing aluminium and steel. Oh, and rubber, but I don't need that rubber anymore. Surplus of oil. We export a good chunk of it, which is unfortunate, but that's because of our trade laws. Now, Mexico or Peru. It's a real shame we couldn't punch our way through Peru. Mexico hits harder than Peru, probably. Maybe. Mexico is a whole heap of mountains and ass to work our way through. And navally invading them is probably not quite so simple. Yeah, if I have all that oil, why aren't I producing something like, oh, I don't know, some motorized divisions? We lack the rubber, perhaps, but... let's kill that then, and get some motorized up there. That looks acceptable. But I think I'm going to lose that rubber, right? Because I'm going to need to beg for that rubber back. It's like I'm in school here. Yeah, good old UK. They can give us the rubber we need. Czechoslovakia. German troops have crossed into Bohemia. Restore the region and collapsing Czechoslovakian government. Well, German Reich looks healthy. They're playing good guy, Germans. They haven't been to war with anyone. Not quite like militant Japan, Hirohito, looking to pick a fight with the great USA. But it's only 1939. The USA are still a bit of a dumbling giant. Jake, what are the different map modes? Oh, hold on. It's actually... Oh, goodbye, Albania. We might not be able to survive quite as long as they did just now. Yeah, so land, sea, air, supply. I can show that off. Da-da-da-da. Look at that supply making its way around. States. Resistance. None of that, because we haven't been occupying, just annexing. Resources. Very good when you're eyeing up people to conquer, like how much I want that steel. Or, you know, that everything that the USA has. And diplomacy. So, the United States have a very bad opinion of us. God knows why. Must be all that world tension we're generating. And finally, factions. We have the Allies and we have the Axis. Italy are not in the Axis. Comintern is just doing its thing. And the Chinese United Front are proving to be rather united, but China falling a bit to Japan there. I wonder what Italy is going to do. Okay, but damn, El Salvador has finally managed something here. I just need to decide between Peru and Mexico. Really, I'd rather have tanks before I went after either of them. Mexico is such a choke point. Getting through it is going to be pain. They also have rather a large number of cities, but at least I can ignore the north here for the most part. I said large number of cities, but really I'm counting 2. They have Mexico City, and they have Veracruz. Ah, here we go. Monterrey. Jalisco. Aren't they a games developer? So yeah, that's a tricky one. Jake, can you automate trade? Please answer. It's very easy to do. Cuba is a viable attack, Jake. Cuba is... invading that is going to be tricky. Still don't have any tanks to use all this from, but my tanks will be brilliant as and when I actually deploy them. Production efficiency, production output, I want them both. Working on that tank. Oh, but I do need supply supports. I got field hospitals coming in, but I could do with more. Maintenance company is nice. Recon is always nice. Logistics, yeah, not. Oh, maintenance will go well with my tanks. Yes, those tanks that I am assured that I will have someday. It's that reliability 25% that I'm really liking the look of. We'll do it. We will eventually have tanks. Give it another half a year, then I can start producing the medium tanks I want. But that's still half a year of what do I do. Peru is still a viable target. I mean, despite the dog's mess I made of El Salvador there, I reckon there's something to be salvaged of fighting Peru. I could also, with all these units I have, or just shift-click and add them 5 at a time. Now we're talking. These are people that'll die for me in Peru. I just need to make my way to Lima. Might sound difficult, that's because it is very difficult. Could also navally invade them, but... Ugh, Peru would not be easy, but if I punch through Peru I have so many easy targets. Bolivia, Argentina, well, yeah, but Paraguay. Wasn't Paraguay really sweet for something? A touch of tungsten is chili that I'm looking forward to. Jake, why are you not recruiting tanks? I want to get medium tanks ahead of building any. Jake, Peru, then Chile. Alright, we're gonna retry Peru. Shouldn't take too long, right? Similar tactics should work fairly well. We'll get you over there. We have you folks on the defense, and you folks punching through. The question is where to punch through. All these mountainous provinces are going to be a real old pain. But this river is also a pain. If I just work my way down here, it's really up to them to resist me. Just punching through with my units though is not going to go well. And there is no route that doesn't see me munching on this horrible river. That doesn't involve making my way down here. That might actually be the best way to punch. Because I doubt they're going to have many units here. Aye. Sounds like a risk, but a risk I'll take. Now I wonder if you guys would be better off just sailing over there. Be less attrition, probably. Make your way there and then sail your way here. Or are they not going to be taking that? Nah, just have them walk then. Not sure if you can tell people to take boat when there's a land. Hold on, I can. I'm a smart guy, right? Da-da, da-da, da-da. Can they even manage that? We'll see what happens. Jake, consider a naval landing. Alright, well, I can also consider grabbing you guys and scoping out the enemy. Oh, thank God, research slot. Let's get some paramilitarism, because I want that technology sharing as well. Extra research slot means what exactly? No need for military police. Recon is rather nice. Where is that showing up here? Because I'm blind as anything. The ability to scout ahead and anticipate the enemy increases the chance the unit can pick better tactics in battle. Well, yes, I do like the sound of that, but an engineer's company also sounds really good in that it'll actually help me be able to fight in various different situations considerably better, and it will allow me to entrench better. But forget artillery, although I wish I'd been investing in that because it makes you hit that much harder. Maybe it's finally time I got some electrical engineering. Go with that. Jake, check now. Maybe US hates you too much. Nah, we're friend. Due to friendly relations, yeah. We're just too good, really. Game continuing to scream low manpower at me, but it's fine. We'll have enough units to just throw at Peru, unless they pull the same kind of, oh, we're going to, oh, jings, they know we're coming, service by requirement over in Peru. Well, what a shame for them. Again, lads, just get you a basic offense line drawn up. I doubt we're going to use it, but it's just in case pushing is the correct thing to do. Although I would probably just micromanage you if I see that a possibility is available to me. I'm going to try and punch through the south here. They don't have any ports other than their capital that would be worth me grabbing onto. And I think they're going to have this one well and truly taken care of. But if they ever don't, I'm going to be one to jump on that. We prepare for the great struggle, damn right we do. So it means of all the guys that I'm recruiting now, I will have some of them set aside. Jake, why don't you pick mountaineers with all the mountains in the way? Well, picking them, that would mean I would have to research them. Here, so bang, 190 days there. Also means that I would have to create divisions of mountaineers. And, well, they require quite a bit more training, quite a bit more most things, really. Yes, mountaineers probably would be superior to these, but I'm going to be hopefully dropping infantry almost altogether once I have my production and my research all set up. What faction are you joining or planning to join? Oh, I'll come up with that. Don't you worry, girly. At the moment, though, we're going to set it really fast. What is this? We got some kind of forest fire going on? Oh, it's muddy. Jings. And then some. I wonder if it's muddy over in here as well. Ugh, mud. Attack, speed, and attrition. Incredible.